And we are not live. Hello, chat. There is no chat. This is a recording. This is Christopher here, former Detroit Waiver. Filling in today because there's no streamers because everyone in the league is already playing. There's 3 games on a Sunday. Okay. I haven't followed the league at all, but they're both 1-1. I know that. I know Midland Farmers have Wi-Fi, Power, Ryan, and the core of Detroit Waivers this year, Adam the Meta. That's all I know. Oh, Ed. Got Charles and Connector. Let's go from left to right. Jake, Adam, McDiddy, Opex Connector. He was crazy in our connector last year. Pilot, Chickmon, KO Connector, 45E, so it looks like the rest of them in mid. Wraith in middle. John, Hazen, Whale King, Connector, Charles, Dingus 3, Big Dingus 3. Expect big things from him. Ed and Marty. I'd expect them to push. Actually, I don't know how they'll play. Let's go to the Farmers. Left to right, Momo 1, Wi-Fi 2, Driver James 3, Highlander 4, which is interesting. I thought Highlander liked... No, he plays Con now. That's right. PRC, Va in the middle, 45E middle, looks like LD middle, and and a 45E super flank with Frankie McNutslap. Ooh, so that'll be Adam versus 45E. Let's see how that goes. Ed is up against Wi-Fi. Momo won. I haven't seen the match that they lost, but it'll be interesting to see what happens on this side. I'm going to guess off the top of my head that they're going to be neutral. I think a lot of the fighting is going to happen here with Adam and the 45E power flank. Power versus Adam. Big things coming. What do I feel about the mid here? Grumbler. Sorry if I have no idea how the controls work. I have not done free cam in like since the last trailer. I don't even know when that was. Okay. Middle. I think middle's gonna be split even. Alright, we'll put Bubbles is here. Big Bubbles. Detroit Waivers getting early picks on the inner left side. Middle is 50-50. Looks like Farmers winning on right. They got to regroup to their respective sides, but Detroit's got a lot of numbers here. Looks like 7 versus more than 7. Not looking good for the Farmers. Wi-Fi, I assume that's Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi still fishing. Trying to look for some kills there. Pepperoni and Opex on Driver James. Finish it up. And Highlander's the last to go. Okay, so first round in. Detroit Waivers up 1. Detroit Waivers up 1. This is the score. Oh, don't want to zoom. What? Anyways. Doja, Pilot, Chickmon. So we're seeing more 45E top fraggers here. Is that this? Doja. Okay, Pilot, Adam, Opex. I saw a lot of early picks here where they were hitting like 4, 5, 6. It looked like. And then I'm not sure what happened on this right side for let's turn Bloom off. I hate Bloom. Okay. Ed and Marty lost to the Momo Wi-Fi flank. Highlander was the last alive, and he's there on the right side of that right connector. Round 2. See what this John connector can do with Charles. Great players there. Looks like middle is stagnant. Looks like Detroit winning on left. Losing again on... Well, it's even-ish. They're down 1 on right. Looks like their momentum stopped on left. Middle goes for Detroit, but the flanks are lost on both sides. It might be possible with a regroup, but they're splitting up in middle. Yep, they regroup now. It's about even. Detroit's up. Ooh, good try by those pair of 45V in the middle. They stayed together. That's what you want. You want to stay with your... you want to keep coordinating with your teammates. Looked like they were a nice pairing there. Well, that's round 2. Round 2 for the waivers. Highlander still on top. 6-2. They're winning... They're like trading. They're not winning necessarily. They're like trading. And I think like the farmers get out of it like up 1. They've gotten out of it like +1 or +2 from this entire right side. I think what's happening is that they're just trading really well here. They don't really... I don't think they need to do anything either. I think that's what their game plan is. You see a lot of the picks happening here in this like left connector. And then Adam and Jake just need to not die. And Detroit will have won the last 2 rounds. Mid for farmers compact. Stretching on left. Neutral on right. Ooh. Looks like that left connector, again for the Detroit Waivers, looked kind of shaky at the beginning of the round, but they get it at the end. Detroit is, oh, team kill there. Doja on steady. Yeah, it's another round here. Like I said, I don't really watch the match. Like, I have not watched any of the matches. So, all I know is a quick look at the scoreboard, not at the spreadsheet, that they're both 1-1. I would say, like, off of the roster... well, I shouldn't even bring that up. I didn't look at the roster. I just know that one team has Wi-Fi and the other one has Adam. Midland Farmers. Their middle is... Oh, what's Vaughn doing? 0-3. We need more from you, Unk. Need more from you, Unk. Ed, 0-3. I think that can be... I think given their role on the right side, where they just need to live, it's not terrible, but you do want to see more blocks. Like, I don't think that they're trying to hard win right, so as long as it takes a while for them to die, like 0-3 is not terrible at this point. They're not losing, you know, they're up 3, so whatever they're doing is working. Looks like... It really feels like... Oh, trades on left and right. Not trades. Picks on left and right. Midland Farmers don't have much momentum on the right, but they do on the left. Looks like they became more aware of counter picking. Maybe they were a bit spread out. Looked like they were just waiting for the opportunities to show itself. And Detroit Waivers finally losing a round 3-1 for Detroit. Whatever happened there on the left side, it looked like the farmers were just... Yo, I keep forgetting how... I used to play on this map last year. I remember that this sound cannot be, like, silenced. through environment ambience, like, sounds. So... Anyways, it looks like they were more cautious on the left side. It looks like if you just look at the grouping of people, it looks like they're less condensed on the farmer side of the left compared to the waiver side on the left, which means that they're not going to be as clumped up. They don't need to fight, which is okay. And it looks like their middle, they really want their middle to just be alive by the end of the round. Round 5. Let's look at this left con. Okay, that's 2 picks. Oh, Adam down first. Team kill by McDiddy. That's down their left, I'm assuming. Unless that's Ed. No, they swapped. So that means that had to be on the right. Left is losing for Detroit. Right side connector looks like they won. Who is in this connector? Southpaw, Tweakin, Whale King. Okay. This, who is that? OPEX. Okay. Ooh, it's gonna be a fun regroup here. You have to get him. Who is that? PRC. Come on, guys. You can't let him get out. 6 on 7. Haha. Could have been 6 on 6. Gotta be careful with those 1v2s, especially in this situation. Looks like they're kiting right slightly, but they don't want to push left. Farmers don't need to do anything. Looks like they're comfortable pushing. Oh, like, I think they're comfortable pushing here. Detroit Grumbler probably just yelling, don't do anything. Do not do anything. He's probably going to call something in 3, 2, 1. Or not. Or not. I mean, I feel like you have to do something there. Like, there's ebbs and flows in, like, what you got to do. Like, automatic responses. Like, okay, let's say they're pushing up. You got to respond to that, right? Like, at some point you need to do something. Especially if you're down 1. Like, you're 6v7 and they're clearly encircling you. Do something. Right? Even if you don't have the strongest players or whatever on the side that looks like needs to push. Just push it, dude. Because at least there's something going to happen. You're not going to be surrounded. And then, looks like they were caught with their pants down. Just hit with a, I don't know if it was an up, down, off rip, but stab on the edge. But 3-2. Looks like Ed switched to the left side with Marty. That happened last round or the round before. Adam was first picked last round by Diddy. McDiddy. And their side lost. Which is interesting because if for the last 2 rounds Ed has been on the left, they have only lost 2 rounds. So why was that a preemptive switch or something? Or I don't know. Maybe they just weren't happy on this right side originally. So there's pressure up here by the Detroit Waivers. Picking the con. McDiddy and Adam. Good teamwork here. But their con fell first. If they can get out Adam and Diddy, oh, gotta get comms there. Diddy gets backstabbed. Adam gets surrounded. But this should be a win for the Waivers. Who is this? Sorry. I don't know the controls. Ryan. Oh, I missed all the action. I'm sorry, guys. I missed everything. It would have been cool. I would have been faster to check if it was Ryan, but I totally forget how to use this shit. 2v4. Awesome. Yeah, I just had to get a quick shot of Ryan heroically returning to his team alone in their dire hour of need. Sorry. If you're a Detroit Waiver wanting to relive that moment, it's gone. 4-2. Waivers up another round. I hate this. Why does it zoom and do this at the same time? Okay. Doja 16-2. John 11-4. I am tweaking. I'm going to assume that that is a real person. Chickmon, who was here, but it looks like he's on the right side whenever they switched. If he's even here at all. Am I crazy? I'm just blind. Yeah, he's right here. I for a second I forgot. I thought he was 45E. Which he was, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Will we see more pressure from the right? Looks like Farmer stretching left, kiting right. Middle, they made this V shape. I don't know if that's intentional, but I feel like someone's calling that. Right side doesn't look good for the Waivers. Farmer is just kind of methodical with it. Who is this? Who's here? So this is 2B PRC Highlander. Okay. It doesn't matter at the end. Looks like the Waivers are going to clean up, but it looked like there was a great kiting fight. The Farmers were just able to kind of play off of each other. They didn't have to rush. They got up in picks, but the rest of their line was struggling. So it looks like the Waivers are going to have some trouble on the right. As long as they win the other parts of the line, that's fine, though. Because that's like the kind of kite that you saw there is kind of like... It's really tight. Like, you need to coordinate. Like, it's not... You can't get one person or two. You might be able to do it with 2 or 3 people to, like, force them to break that. Or maybe you don't stretch as far. Or... Like, there's things you could do, but you got to have teamwork. Like there's a million different options, but, like, they look pretty coordinated there in that right con, like deep right flank, right con. They weren't rushing the kite. They were kind of turtling up. Southpaw leaving the game. Yeah, that was like great defense. If there's anything, I'd call that defense. Looked like great defense from the farmer right flank. But it's interesting to me because it looks like Detroit, it has like an edge in middle or left middle. And I've seen them make like a V here, and I wonder if that is intentional or not. Maybe it is. I'm not too sure though. Another projected kite from right. Looks like they have a little bulge in that con. Left is lost for the farmers. The right con is lost for the farmers. Middle is working together. It's lost for them though. Looks like they're losing. Farmers are losing in a lot of different places at the same time. Okay. I don't know. It just seemed like it's like a progressive thing. Like they'd get, oh, Mitch Dog Swag has left the game. It looked like a progressive thing where like they're not getting squeezed, but every action that they do is getting reactions from the waivers. When they're in range, people are not afraid to just kind of go for a max range or something, try and get the pick. It doesn't look like. I think maybe a step here for the farmers would be to maybe push one of these flanks. But then again, which would you do? You have Ed and Grumbler, large swelling brain flank. They're too smart, guys. And you have Adam on the other side. This is a tough team. This is a tough team, but HDL is one in the connectors. Looks like farmers going even on left. Oh, never mind. Maybe they're out of render distance. Right side winning for the farmers. They are having good looks in that like Highlander deep right flank. Ryan fighting for his life. Lasting very long. Oh, there it is. 4 left. Is that Wi-Fi? Shout out Wi-Fi bills. Putting Ed down. And Wi-Fi is the last one to go down. So that's Highlander. Highlander, I need to check what their right flank is again. Is that Wi-Fi and Highlander on the same flank? They were both alive towards the end of the round. So it is. Okay, Momo, Wi-Fi, Driver, James. So it mostly hasn't changed. Momo is still Wi-Fi's 1. Looks like, I think there was a TRR 1 before, and then Power was like 2. I don't know when they changed that. Looks like the 45E left is still in place. LD mid is still in place. Vaw in with Kuda and Big League. Looks like he's in charge of this little section here. I am tweaking. And Rufus. Oh, Rufus is dead middle. I'm sorry, Rufus. I didn't realize where you were till now. I haven't looked at the roster. I barely looked at the roster. Sorry, chat. Big Wraith and Pepperoni. Old head middle. The Filipino middle. Oh my god. Holy middle. Oh my god. Oh my god. Doja. Doja with the entry. I am tweaking. Wraith. Wraith. Oh. Nice try, Wraith. DWW. Winning on left. Again. Waivers having trouble on the right side. I want to focus on that next round. Frankie McLutz, Slap, and Ed. And that is a timeout for the Farmers. 8-2. Now in round 11. We saw the lineup a little... Tio rejected. We saw the lineup just now. Looks like they're going to send people out. and arrange as they see fit. Captain Ryan of the Midland Farmers. Here's the scoreboard. See, now it doesn't zoom. Oh, okay, awesome. Cool. I shouldn't have said anything. Okay. Wi-Fi 16 and 9, Highlander 13 and 10, Ghost 9 and 9, King Monkey 8 and 8. Where's King Monkey? Is he middle? Where's King Monkey? No, that's not him. Oh, there he is. He's still on the platform. Wraith, big Wraith, 11 and 6. Holy. You got it, Unc. I can't call him Unc. Yeah, okay. It doesn't look like they've changed anything. Momo is still here. Wi-Fi, Driver James. Highlander is still at 4. Oh, okay. Looks like Power is now 4. Striker 3. Baroma 2. Ryan 1. Some TRR. Frankie McNutslap here. Ghost. Baby J. Utter. Primetime. Alley. Ash. Dumbbell. Aaron J. I feel like it's tough to deal with like Rufus, Doja, Wraith, Pepperoni. Like this is kind of tough here. And then they still have Charles on this left side. Right? Oh, I said I wanted to focus on the right. Okay. Looks like a big kite, big coordinated kite. Driver James creating space with these feints here. They're really holding them back. Like, is DWW too eager here? Like, are we just like you win if they don't fight you? If they kite to the wall. Okay, sorry. Farmers down to 4-3. Let's finish the round first. 9-2. Okay. Farmers win. No. Detroit wins if Farmers just kite to the wall. Like that's like fine because their line is so stretched. You're gonna have issues somewhere. They had a good kite. It looks very coordinated. Looks like they had like 8 guys on the kite, but like there's gonna be holes in that kite somewhere. And like 8 people down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Going like here, you have Pepperoni, who is I think he was 7 and 8. Well, what is Doja doing? Yeah, Doja's 27 and 3. So, like, Seven Nation joining. What team is he? Waivers. But yeah, I was saying you're 8 guys down. Doja's lined up with your middle, right? If your kite goes all the way down to here, right? There's definitely going to be holes somewhere along this line. It's impossible to have a perfect kite with this many people. It doesn't look like they need to force a fight on the right. They're winning everywhere. They are getting traded on right for DWW. Round 12. Like, am I crazy? Like, can we just hold stabs and chill here? Your middle is winning. DWW middle is winning. And then they're getting crunched in the left con. There's a 1v2 behind the lines. They're out. They're sacrificing that KO guy. Okay. Down to 4 for DWW. 9-3 after this. After these 2 guys fall. It will be 9-3. Out of the meta. Valiant last stand. McDiddy. Highlander. How are you in range there? I missed what happened. Maybe it was something cool. I missed the clip. Ooh, a flank swap. So Marty, Ed, Grumbler, Dingus, Charles. Who's here? Let's go back up here. Zoom my shit out. Jake, Adam, Diddy, Opex, Pilot. Let me check them on. It looks like they had a full line swap. Doja. Remember I said he was here. 8 guys in here. Oh. Looks like he's going back with Wraith. 7 Nation. Kicking Doja. Rufus is now left connector, so they're doing a lot of switches, which is good. This is group stage, right? So you want to try stuff out. I do want to see how this flank approaches the kite. Okay, yeah. See that's the kind of gap where it's like you have an aggressive player like Charles who can just hit that or attempt to hit that, right? You don't have to fight on the edge necessarily. Like it doesn't have to go to open straight away, especially if you're just gonna win the other side. So that was big points there. Good job, Charles, and the DWW right connector, deep right connector. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's I said something about it like 2 rounds ago in the before the round started. Okay, 10-3. Wi-Fi 17 and 11. Doja 29 and 4. So yeah, I mean, when I was with the waivers last year, we lost to I think it was a team that had Doja on it. The Mystery Mutts. I think that was Doja's team. I'm pretty sure it was. But yeah, their team had great connectors, and then they would just like have a whole swarm of green Scooby-Doo people, you know, powered by Zoft and Doja, and it would be kind of like an avalanche. And if you were on the flanks for the entire season, it's like it's not the easiest thing to learn how to fix in a 1st to 15 round match. James T. Kirk leaving the round. So it'll be interesting here to see if they're able to stop Doja 29 and 4 here. More of this push on the right side. Looks like DWW middle losing and their right side trading out. Down. They're down 1 on the right. Looks like they've lost the left connector to the Farmers. Middle is open right now. They could regroup. They just cannot go. Yeah, you need to regroup here. Please don't fight that. Please don't fight that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay, now they're fine. Depends on who's behind them, though. Oh! Pepperoni on Ryan. Southpaw on Babu. Pep on Striker. W Pepperoni. Jake on Steady. Team kill, but it's okay. Round's over. Wi-Fi, the last to go again. Final timeout. I'm assuming that the rules are still the same. You only have 2 timeouts in HDL. Timeout. Is there like a crosshair or something? Where is it, like a dot? Center dot? Okay, no. Ugh. Free cam. Whatever. I know why this is happening. Like, there's no center. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be like a center dot or something, but I turned it off for filming some a trailer like last year sometime. I don't know, but it annoys me that there's no center dot now. Anyways, messy line. Oh, because it hasn't started because it's timeout. Adam the meta evil. Adam the meta showing his true colors. Pushing his team ahead, knowing that it was timeout. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Adam. Yeah, shout out Adam. Asked me to do a match tonight. I think I said at the beginning. Because all teams are playing. Everyone is playing. But it looks like 11-3. It doesn't look very good for the Farmers. I think a lot of it has to do with... Wait, oh my god, I hate this so much. Okay. 33 and 4. So that last round, he got 4 kills. He went from 29 to 33. And John, wherever he is, John is here, right? If you're like HDL, you are winning in the connectors. Mid is a little bit more difficult because they'll just have everyone stack into like a formation or something, and you're gonna have to bash your head in the wall. But connectors are like, you're gonna see a lunge once people get in range, you know, like that big ass lunge from Charles to get dumbbell on that right side. Power 1v4. Unlucky. Momo. So, yeah, it just doesn't look too good. If I were to say what the problem is, or, I mean, obviously, there's going to be more than one problem. You know, if you just had one problem, it'd be easier to deal with. But it looks to me like the flanks are obviously strong for the waivers. You got an Adam flank, you have an Ed flank. I don't think you'll see those two together in the course of this season, or the remainder of this season. I think Doja is having great output, so is John. And I think that, like this game isn't going to be that deep, I don't think, because it's 12-3, right? But I think a lot of the win conditions for the waivers are their strong flanks, and they have good connector players. So if the farmers want to get a couple more rounds in, you're going to have to respond to that. Doja on Aaron J. Middle is gone for the farmers. Left is winning, though. See, like, that's the type of play there. Like, your connector player is Pepperoni. I assume that's Pepperoni. Like, they kind of know the direction to go, the general idea of where we should be going. Please don't die after I say that. Okay. They're, like, in a 2v2. Like, it's not terrible there. Okay. That's not terrible. Grumbler on power. PRC gets Grumbler back. Driver James on 2. 1v1s everywhere else, but you got Highlander and Momo. That was really bad. Like, I was like, that looks really bad, and then it was just bad. Unlucky there. You can't get caught out of range there. No shade on you, bro. But that's a situation where it's like you can't run away. If you're gonna run away, you gotta really time when you're running, what you're doing, how much space is between you. But low key, they could have at least won that 2v2 on the farmer's side, because it was Momo and a Highlander. 13-3. King Monkey and Ryan, dynamic duo. Ryan, Aaron J, and King Monkey. Name another 3 better than that. You can't. King Monkey. King Monkey, my goat. Power now in con. Ghost, PRC, Highlander, Driver James, Momo. So it looks like they're stacking this. I don't want to say that and be fucking wrong, but yeah, it looks like they're stacking this left side. Oh, some big lunges from this 45E guy at 3 on left. Middle is lost. Going in the way of the farmers. Big yellow wave. Ooh. Kill him. Oh, Hazen. Oh, my God. That's my goat there. Hazen might be the player who's been playing Holdfast the longest in this entire lobby. And yeah, great guy. Big Canadian guy. Maybe Wraith. No. Maybe Ed. Jeez. The fact that I know any of that is anyways. Guys, one day you'll be playing Holdfast and you'll realize you've been playing Holdfast for like 7 years. Like it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen one day. Okay. Yeah, and I want to see what Charles. Yeah, Charles is 20-9. I haven't really looked at his scoreboard so far, but you know, big stuff coming out of this connector. Like there's a lot of problems you have to deal with if you're the farmers, right? It seems like your mid is more or less stable, but it looks like you're losing, not at the 1 positions of the flank, but you're definitely losing on the inner parts of the flank, like 3, 4, right? And it's kind of disintegrating. The mid is actually doing like, they're not doing terribly for the farmers. Definitely is in these like connector, like deep flank spots. Oh, farmers up. Grumber going down on this right side. King Monkey leading the charge. Oh my god. King Monkey and Adam. With McDiddy. Oh! King Monkey doesn't care. Oh my god. Oh, blocked. He blocked by his teammate. Oh, and he's down. Okay, but it's Bavu. Bavu and Diddy. Not. Oh, okay. Well, nice try. Definitely a round you don't want to lose if you're the farmers. Like, they had numbers. I'm pretty sure they had numbers. Maybe I'm misremembering. But it looked to me like they had numbers. Gotta iron that out as a group stage progresses. I assume this is a group stage. I don't know what stage of the tournament this is. I have no idea. Big stuff. Adam catching up to the rest of his team. 25-7. Seven Nation late joiner. 2.68 impact. Big Dingus, 13-12. Okay, 14-4. Potentially the last round of this match. Tweaking down first, but 3 picks back. Ryan gets a kill. Hazen and Wraith eating free food in middle. Detroit win. Sea of Blue. Picking off the stragglers here. And it's over. 15-4. 15-4. Detroit Waivers win. Here's the scoreboard. W. Thanks for watching. It's me, camera crew.